Have you ever thought how much money has gone through your hands? How much money is in your wallet? How much savings do you have left? The only reason why you don't like this question is because you don't know how to play the money game. In this video, we'll help you understand the 15 rules of money to get wealthy this year. Number 1. Money is a game. The more you play the game, the better you get at it. It's like playing Monopoly or chess. If you've played it 5 times and I played it 1,000 times, I'll probably win because it's a game. But the great thing about this game is it can be learned. More people may fight about this and have problems with it, but it can be learned. Take the time to learn about it. Number 2. It's a doubles game. The entire money game is about doubling your money. To be specific, if you have $1,000 on your bank account, then you are 10 doubles away from $1 million. Then 32,000 is just 5 doubles away. $16 million is just 14 doubles away, and so on. Now, the question is, how soon can you double your money? It boils down to 2 different things. Risk tolerance, because you've got to know yourself when it comes to money, and it also depends on your age. This means if you're 50 years old, your risk tolerance is going to be lower than you being 22 years old. Next thing is your time horizon. So the time horizon could be, I want to have $1 million by 10 years from now. If so, what do you have right now? Then, play your doubles game. Just know your target amount, what you have now, risk tolerance, and time horizon. Then, you're playing the doubles game. Number 3. Boredom. Money needs to be moved. Let's say, for example, if a girl is bored with you, then she'll probably leave you. And the same goes the other way around. Money doesn't like to be bored. If your money is just staying in one place, like a checking account, and it's not working, getting boring, it goes to somebody else who knows how to use money. So, you have to make sure that money is always moving. Money should always be moving for you. It should always be working for you. Number 4. Timing. Timing on when you buy. Timing on when to invest. Timing on when you go. Timing on when you stay liquid. Timing on when you stay light. There's a timing aspect on all the decisions you make. In running a business, there's a time when cutting down had to be done. It came down to a decision of doubling down, and that helped the business expand to new areas. Number 5. Seduction. Money's attracted to seducers. It likes to be seduced. Just like a woman who doesn't like a desperate man, money doesn't like desperate people. Money is not attracted to people who desperately want it so bad to show it off to people. Money is seduced by people who know what they're doing, and that's when money starts coming in. It likes investors who know what they're doing. Learn how to seduce money, and you'll get better at this game. Number 6. Don't be a hater of money. If you hate the thought of money, you'll never get money. Why? Because money doesn't like haters. It's like telling a girl you'll be dating you like her, but will not pursue her because they don't care about philosophy and only care about their physical appearance. Then, the girl will move on with another guy instead who appreciates her taking care of her body. Same goes with money. Don't keep saying that money grows on trees, money's this, or rich people are like this and that, because money is not attracted to that. Keep that in mind. Number 7. End of the world mentality. These news companies, media companies like CNN, Fox, MSNBC, and others, do you know what they're paid to do? They're paid to sell or deliver a crisis, because when a crisis comes, you have to be ready for it. What happens during this time? People get afraid because it feels like the end of the world. If a nuclear war happens, let's say for example, do you think your money matters here? So you have to act like it's not going to happen and panic so much when everybody tells you everything, and learn how to manage during those times. When almost the entire population thinks it's the end of the world, you've got to be ready. How? You've got to have cash set aside. And it's not boredom money, but cash you have to buy stuff when it's the end of the world. Buy stuff during this time because everything's on sale, and that's the time when a lot of people become wealthy. People usually sell their artwork 1/5 of the price when there's a crisis. Homes are at 50% off during this time. Investments are also on sale during this time, when it's the end of the world mentality. So you have to prepare a strategy for this. Be ready for it. Number 8. Index. Let's define this first. It's an indicator or measure of change in a statistical market. Be more concerned in beating your goal or deadline than beating the index. Be committed to control the amount of growth you have in your income. Beat your goals instead of trying to beat the index. Number 9. Positioning. Smart positioning. What is it? Let's say for instance, you're working for a company and you're going to have a piece of the equity and will position yourself to own a piece of that company, and it's going public. That right there is smart positioning. When you're making a great income at a company and back yourself on equity, that's positioning. It's all about making sure you're taking care of that part too. Number 10. Everything is about leverage. What kind of leverage is this? Leverage your business. How can you leverage to sell more? How can you leverage to get more support, to expand more? How can you leverage to market more, to get more customers faster? How can you leverage to get certain things going, to increase the speed of your growth in your business? The main question is, how can you leverage more? Everything is a leverage game. The more you study more on this game of leverage, the more it works on getting you wealthy. Number 11. Befriend moneymakers. Remember this, because this is how things work out. If you're around people who know how to make money, then you're generally going to make money. It's best to know who you're going to business with and who you're doing things with. It's just like hiring. Make sure to do it slowly. Get to know them more carefully and deeply first, especially if it's a high position in your company. Do things with them, like traveling. Same goes with business. Befriend people who you're doing business with. If someone's extremely wealthy, get to know them more, from their family to their way of life, behavior, and discipline. Number 12. Strategic partnerships. The more people make money, the more people continue to do business with you if there are strategic partnerships. Strategic partnerships increase the value of making money when they commit to doing business with you. Number 13. Play your game, don't compare. Play your own game. If in the doubles game you're on the first level and your friend is at the fourth double, don't compare. He's 4 doubles ahead of you, and it's not the same game. If you play the game at the same level as others, especially those ahead of you, you may end up making reckless decisions. Then, you lose a double eventually. That's not the goal. The goal is to gain doubles. Focus on your own game, your time horizon, and your risk tolerance. You don't need to have the same vision as others. Just play your own best game. Number 14. Study smart investors. Study about smart investors, but don't be too religious about it. To be specific, with Warren Buffett, read a book about him to learn more about his way of thinking or his mindset. He doesn't do technology, and he spent $35 million to buy silver 6 years ago. Now, you can study why he did this and the philosophy behind it, until you found out this day that his strategy worked. Learn more about that investor. Number 15. Big check syndrome. Let's say you're doing real estate and you get a commission of $100,000 through check. You have this thinking that, I earned $100,000 today. So you go ahead and live like you earn $100 a month for the next 2 months. What you don't realize is that you have to treat this check and see it as an $8,300 a month income for that year. This is a challenging part because you tend to be arrogant and end up getting back to the start of the doubles game when this $100,000 is already depleted. If given a chance, would you choose $500,000 up front or $100,000 guaranteed for the next 20 years? I think the right answer is $100,000. This amount is equivalent to $2 million, and $500,000 is just $500,000. This gives us a stronger backing to make bigger decisions than bigger doubles. This will become your income now that feeds your money game, thus increasing your net worth and your wealth. Don't get too crazy with this syndrome, because income is a very important game. Those are the 15 rules that we did to help you achieve your financial goals. Which one will you start practicing now? Comment down below. Now remember, do what it takes to put more money in your pocket. Hit the like button below, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell to get notified when we post new videos. See you on the next one. Bye!